All right, let's get started. Phantom of Truth. In between scenarios, we had to heed the warning. I believe that gave us a mental trauma, and we got a physical trauma in the last scenario, thanks to forcing our way past the guards and all that good stuff. So we have one trauma, one physical trauma, and 4 mental trauma. That's lovely. As far as the deck changes go, I got 2 cat burglars, 1 elusive, and 1 high roller. I have 1 left. I also decided to change the overpowers into 1 copy of Desperate Search and 1 copy of Say Your Prayers. I start out being able to use Desperate cards now, thanks to 4 mental trauma, but I'm not planning on staying at that level. I have Sharon's Obel, and so I can't really play fast and loose. Took out Money Talks for Intel Report because it's really important to get the clues at the beginning of the scenario, so Intel Report can help me. Because we have more conviction than doubt, we are using these particular encounter cards, which I will shuffle back in. I'm a little paranoid of messing up the rules, so I have this here. So hopefully I won't mess up any rules. This is the Chaos bag. We have tablets at the moment. I forget why, but I'm sure I did that for the right reasons. Then, let's see. Here's our deck. Just to show that's all good. Kind of need Money Talks. Let me check a second. What did I end up removing for? I do have Intel Report in here, right? I don't have Intel Reports. Did I spawn the wrong deck? Yep, I think I spawned the wrong deck. Alright, this'll take a second. Always good to actually play the correct deck. Alright, I don't need the permanents, they're already on the investigator sheet, so let's try this again. This is the actual deck. It has Intel Report. Yep, it has the Intel Report. Has Desperate Search cards. Okay. So that's the actual deck I'm supposed to be playing with. So that's fun. Anyway, we did interrogate Jordan Perry. So we get to start here at Montparnasse with extra resources. Let me make sure. Really fast. No, that's not right. Must be on our previous page. Yeah, Jordan's information. Get to start with 3 additional resources, and we start at Montparnasse, which is probably the wrong way of saying that. So I apologize. We need to randomize these locations. So I haven't used this in testing, but just in case, the damage just means that's the train station, and all of the rail locations, I just put a horror on just to remind me. I don't think I'm ever going to use them, but just in case, I don't want to think about it during the game. So we need to randomize these 3 locations. Alright, we start here, and let's draw hands, get started. Alright, we don't need that. I'm looking for allies, and that's none of that. I'm thinking about throwing back all of them. Well Connected's pretty good. Halamirid's pretty good, but I really need allies to get started with. Once you get Cat Burglar down, it becomes a lot safer. Halamir's not bad considering all the horror we have on us, and so is Well Connected to just get good skill tests. So I guess I'll keep Well Connected and then pitch everything else. Okay, so we got Cat Burglar. Alright, that's important. And I will chuck all of these cards out. Alright, so not a fantastic start for getting early clues, but Cat Burglar is really important in this scenario. It's probably the most important thing to get in this scenario, so I'm okay with that. First action, we will get the Cat Burglar out. And then I could play Thermos and just use that. I could get Jenny's Twin 45s out at at 4 ammo. I don't think I need that with Cat Burglar. I guess I'll get Well Connected out. And then I'll probably just have to take a resource because I want to get to 5 resources. So that's probably what I'm going to do. No need to move anywhere yet until I can actually do some investigation. I could investigate Montparnasse next turn. It'd be okay. I don't want to investigate at +1. Yeah, +1 would be about 50%, so that's not especially useful. So we'll just grab a resource and that'll be our last action. So upkeep phase, I think I shuffled. Let's shuffle again. Alright. Get some dynamite. Looks like I may not be able to race the doom, but we'll see. I only need 2 clues. So it's the wrong button. Alright, marked by the sign, test 2 willpower. If you fail, take 2 horror. Thanks, game. If Mana Pallid Mask is in play, horror dealt by this effect is considered direct horror, and this test has +2 difficulty. So I guess we're going to use Well Connected for this then. So we're a 3/4 against marked by the sign. Alright. Well then, I guess I'm going to play Thermos. And use Thermos so that I can stay alive, and this isn't a 5-minute video. And then I guess I'm going to try to investigate at +1. I don't really have much else I could do. I could take a resource, but yeah, let's just investigate at a 1 or +1 and see if we can get lucky. Nope, no luck. Alright, upkeep phase, we'll draw Elusive. No clues yet, probably not going to get any. This is a test. Agility 6, if you fail, reveal the top X cards in the encounter deck. X is the amount failed by. If at least 1 Byakuya enemy is revealed by the effect, choose and draw one of them. If at least 1 Omen Treachery is revealed by this effect, take a horror. Alright, I could discard Jenny's Twin 45s to get 3 wild icons. Just depends on how much I care about this. I'd rather not be chased by Byakis this early when I don't have a weapon down. I have plenty of other weapons in the deck, and I have Cat Burglar out, so if I have to just run away from everything, that's okay. I'd rather not take horror, so I guess I'll commit the 45s and be a 6 against 6. Alright, so we have to reveal the top card. So let's go look for the top card. It's an omen, so we take a horror. Thanks, game. And we have to shuffle this back in. Yep. Alright, so I'll just put a horror on Cat Burglar and we'll discard, and we'll see what we want to do next. So basically, I would have to pass a test at even to get anything done with the act deck. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get at least a clue. That would be good. I guess it doesn't matter too much if the organist spawns right on top of me because we have Cat Burglar. It's just kind of disheartening that we have to do this and do it this way. But I think I want to use Thermos again. Heal 2 horror. I get to heal 2 because I had enough trauma on me. And then we'll just test at even, I guess. Not even, +1. Investigating at a +1. It's not Doom in play. We have 2 Doom in play, so that's a miss. We are 0 for 3 in tests. We'll try it again. 0 for 4 in tests. But I am taking them at +1, so that's kind of my fault. Alright, upkeep phase. That's a nice card. And then at the end of the round, if there are 3 or more Doom in play, advance. Okay, so I have a turn left. If I can get really lucky, I could potentially get the clues. Pretty sure I shuffled the encounter deck. Well, doing it again wouldn't cheat anything, so paranoid about the rules. Test Intellect 4. If you fail, you must remove a Doom from the current agenda or take 1 horror for each point you fail by. Okay, well, I don't care about failing too much. It actually gives us some time. Yeah, so I'll remove a Doom from the current agenda. That's pretty good luck. Hopefully I didn't have to save those cards for another time in the encounter deck. But I don't know. So what do we do now? I want to investigate. I could use Cunning to help me. I could just go up here. I think I'm going to go up here since this is a victory point. So it's 3 Shroud, 1 Clue, then if the Yaki enemy is moving, they're all connected to him, so that's not a big deal. I'm going to use Well Connected. Can be +1. I could just be really patient with that. With Cunning. Keep it for a rainy day, but I think I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm on a 5 against 3. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm a 6 against 3. Because this is 2 symbols. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 against 3. Let's pass a test. Alright, that's good. So we got that clue, and I'm going to copy and paste that location to the victory display since it's a victory point. And I'm going to grab the, not grab, but put out Lone Wolf. And that'll be my turn. Alright, Thompson. Not bad, although we kind of want just a bunch of resources at this point. That's okay. So again, end of the round. Save for now. Test. Willpower 3. If you fail, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. Until an enemy is discarded, you must either draw that enemy or that enemy attacks you. I don't have a good answer to this other than well connected to get +1, but that's not really good, so I'm just going to let it happen, I guess. I'm even. Okay. So discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. You must either draw that enemy or that enemy attacks you. I'm paranoid, so I'm going to make sure I'm actually talking. That's good. Make sure I didn't mute my mic, or unmute my mic. So, discard cards off the top until an enemy is discarded. Well, that's easy enough. Swift Bayaki. So we'll put that there. And we could have it attack us from the discard pile. I don't think that's necessary. I mean, we have Thermos to tank some hits. So when it would move via the Hunter keyword, instead move it one location at a time until it enters its prey's location. If it is moved more than one location by this effect, it doesn't attack this phase. I don't know, I guess it would make things a little less complicated if we just let it hit us from the discard pile. And we have a Soak here. And I'm not too worried about going to 3 Horror. So, I don't know. Something I should have tested. I could probably deal with this thing. But I don't want to. So, I'll just have it attack us from the discard pile. So, we'll do that. We'll do that. And these go away. Alright, Lone Wolf goes off. And then let's take a look at where we're at here. Easiest place to go grab a clue is probably Montparnasse. I can't move to too many places that are great. La Marais could really mess us up because it can give us 0, tax all of our actions. So that's not fantastic. Let's just go back here, I guess. It would be good to expose more locations so that I can use elusive on more than one thing, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, just doing this. So we'll move, and then we'll investigate at a 4 against 2. And that's a miss, because we have 3 Doom out. Awesome. In that case, I can take a resource to get to 11 next turn. I could use Thermos. Did I just die because of the Yak deck into the round? Investigation phase ends. What's the round? Is the round the entire... I always get the different... I always mess up the difference between round and turn. I think the round's the whole thing. Okay. So... I could try again. I suppose be +1. And then spend the clues if I want to. Let's try that. I don't have anything else to do. Sweet. So we get that clue. And then during the upkeep phase, I have a fast window. So I'll spend my clues during the upkeep phase. So first, let's get all of this stuff. Still with, I think, upkeep phase, player window, then reset actions and exhausted cards. Okay. So we're going to spend the 2 clues at the end of the upkeep phase. I think the round is the entire turn for this. The round. Of course, there's no round here. Shoot. Let me check really fast. Sorry. Alright, I'm a moron. Sorry about that. The whole round is the end of the upkeep phase, if I actually looked at this card. So I think we're okay. So we get the clue. Upkeep phase, we will spend the clues and get the big bad out. So spending the clues, we spawn the set-aside organist enemy at the location furthest from all investigators, and then advance to 2A, Stalked by Shadows. So we have the conviction version of the organist, which is the scary one right here. And the spot furthest away is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to throw him here. I would eventually like to go here to investigate and get a victory point. There's also victory points here, but this one's a little bit easier to grab, somewhat easier to grab, so maybe I'll do that. This is only during my turn, so I'll have to do it at the end of my turn if I do that. Although I can't leave here, so I don't know. I'll throw him here. I don't know. I have good cards in my hand, so I don't want to go there yet. It probably doesn't matter. None of the top locations. This location's annoying. I guess we'll throw him here at the upkeep phase, and then all this stuff untaps, and I get to draw a card and 2 resources. Okay. 4 doom. Anything else we need to do? No. Alright. Let's draw Torturous Chords. Test willpower 5. If you fail, put it into play in your threat area with 1 resource on it for each point you fail by. Each time you play a card, increase the cost of that card by 1 and remove a resource from Torturous Chords. If it has no resources, discard it. Not a big deal for Jenny, so I'm not gonna worry about committing things against it. That's autofill number 2. That's not that big of a deal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's a little bit more expensive, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's grab a resource with Lone Wolf. I'm going to move here probably. Yeah, let's move here. Okay, it has a Shroud of 4 and 1 clue. We can investigate that at +1. We can get a weapon out. Might be a good time to get a weapon out so we can kill some things if we need to. Maybe that would be a good idea. So I'll spend 7 resources thanks to Torturous Chords. Let's order this correctly. So before we do that, we can either investigate with Well Connected or use our thermos one more time. I have 4 sanity remaining. I don't think there's anything that can deal that much. It's going to be really hard for the organist to hit me. I'm going to have to screw up. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's go for the investigate. So I'm a 5 against 4. Yeah, 5 with Well Connected. +1. Nope. Alright, and then we will play the Thompson for 7. Brings us right there. That's our turn. So this guy moves twice. We can't attack this phase. We'll move here. He'll move here. I just need to be 2 spots away from him or be willing to cat burglar him or something like that. Yeah, I can't end a turn 1 space away from him, basically. He's not a Byakhee, so he doesn't care about this. So that's good. But that's the end of the enemy phase. Let's go for the upkeep phase now. Okay, High Roller isn't bad. We should have only 4 more resources on Torturous Chords. Let's go add some Doom and do some things. Torturous Chords. Alright. I didn't want to play cards anyway. And yeah, I'm not going to commit Well Connected to this. Alright, that's 0. So that is Torturous Chords again. Everything costs 2 more now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's a test at 5 and the skull puts us at 0. So fun. Okay. We can't move here. We can't. It's about the only place we can't move. I could go up here via rail. The problem is that could be a spot that ends our turn, and that would be game over. Practically game over. So we could stay here and just focus on getting this clue. That would be nice. Yeah, let's try to get the clue. So what do we do to get the clue? First thing we do to get the clue is get Lone Wolf going. High Roller costs 4, but it's something I want out eventually. We could be super conservative, just play High Roller and take resources. That would put us at 2, 3, and 4. I could play High Roller and then use our Thermos one more time because we have that kind of time on us. If we want to do that, then we can use Well Connected right now. So let's do that. I'm testing at a 4. So that's pretty terrible. That's 4 on 4. Nothing bad happens if we fail. So I could test it even. Is that even worth it? Test it even. I want to play High Roller this turn. I want to use Thermos this turn. So testing it at even, all that does is stop me from taking a resource. If we take a resource, we'll get to 3 after High Roller. And then we would get to 6, so that's not a big deal. Alright, let's, God, but even is 4 out of 18, so that seems like a big waste. Okay, let's play High Roller, which costs us 4. Make sure you can have 2 of these out. Yeah, nothing says you can't. So that hurts. We're going to use our final charge of Thermos, just to say, stay nice and healthy. Stays in our area, unfortunately. Not that that matters too much. And then we'll take our resources, our last action. And then he gets to move twice, and he'll move right on top of us, but he won't be able to attack. So, not a big deal. And then we have our upkeep. Okay. Unexpected Courage. And then I think we get to advance. We do. So let's see what it does. This is Agenda 1A. Yep. Each investigator disengage from each enemy engaged with him or her and may move to a connecting location. Move the organist 1 location away from the nearest investigator to a location with no investigators if possible. So I'll move here. And then organist moves 1 location away. One location away from the nearest investigator. So he's already going to be 1 location away from the nearest investigator, so I don't think I get to move him. Or that can be our first mistake of the game. Okay, double the number of skill icons on cards committed to this test. That is interesting. Then let's draw a bad card. Frozen in Fear is not what I want to see. We'll get Lone Wolf money. So I need to really try to get rid of Frozen in Fear. That means we're not going here. It means we're going to need to go here, I guess. I don't really want to commit Unexpected Courage to this card, so I'm not going to. So let's move here. And that takes a couple of actions. Thanks to Frozen in Fear. Let's see which version of this location we got. Montmartre? I'm sorry, my wife would kill me if she heard me butcher these names. Reveal the top card of each investigator deck. They can play an asset revealed by this effect, paying its cost. Okay. Probably nothing we're going to use, to be honest. And then I don't really want to use Well Connected right now. So why not we go here and see if it's good or bad. We can also go up here as well. We can just move up there. If we take a resource, we'll be at 10 resources next turn, which is good, because that would let us do the thing. If we move here, and this would stop our turn, but we have Elusive ready. Elusive's going to cost 4, which is terrible. He's going to go here. Yeah, let's just move up here. I might have a chance at investigating this place next turn. So we'll move here. It's our last action. There's a victory point here to be had, and maybe we'll go for it eventually. That's our turn. He's going to move right here. Organist. And then we shall test Frozen in Fear. So we'll be 4. I can be a 6. 6 against 3. Could use Unexpected Courage. So let's see, I'm a 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 3 is pretty good right now. Although it won't, the tablet would beat us. I could be +3 by high roller. That wouldn't be bad. Although I don't know the timing on well-connected high roller if I have to keep the resources. So let's just commit this. I'll be +3 against Frozen Fear. Of course it would. So we still have Frozen Fear. This has been a fantastic Chaos bag so far. Alright. Drop down to 1 Doom. Figure out what we're going to do next. Card is spend a clue or take 2 damage. I have no clues. I shall take 2 damage. Not a big deal yet. Well, I'm going to go here anyway. It's just going to take me 2 actions. God, so stupid. And I will investigate. I guess at +2. Because I need well connected so I can beat Frozen Fear one of these days. So I'll be +2. Hey, we actually beat a +2 test. Alright, and that's our turn. He goes on us. Move. Not a big deal. We're going to test Frozen Fear. I'm +1. I think this works okay. Again, if I'm messing this up, let me know. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a pass. Alright, upkeep. Pallid Mask. It's bad for certain encounter cards, but not horrible. Not horrible. Alright. 2 Doom. Alright, this game hates me. Alright, so we just spawned the Pallid Mask, so he gets to attack us. I don't think the Pallid Mask just does a horror, which is annoying, but it's okay. It's just, I don't know, it's awful timing, but whatever. Lone Wolf Cache. Let's use Cat Burglar. And leaving the Organist right there. Move again. Maybe. Actually, we need to see where that is. I'm not going to go there. I could end our turn. I could automatically evade the Organist right now. Okay, if we move here and it ends our turn, I think I'll just spend the, let me see, do I get a fast window? No, I don't. I do not get a fast window if I move here and it ends up my turn. So we're not going to do that. We'll move here, I guess. And then we'll just have to investigate and then move again. So I'm at a 5. Hopefully I did high roller correctly. So 5 at 7 against 4. Okay, that's a win. Take that clue. I am actually going to use this to put a Doom on the agenda. since this is the scenario where you want Doom in this case. And then we'll just move again, I guess. Can't check this place because he's right there, so we'll do that. So I disengaged with Cat Burglar, I investigated, and then I moved to Montmartre. I should probably stop trying to say it. Okay, enemy phase moves and moves on me. And upkeep. Okay, intel report will be nice. Doom and card, and I just realized I totally forgot the turn calculator. Oh dear. Okay, it would have been 7 turns to get to this, except I drew the card that removes Doom. So that would be an additional Doom, and then we have 4. So I think it's turn 12 right now. I'm so sorry, whoever has to score this. I'm so sorry. Let's keep going. Okay, this is the test agility 6 part. And grab Byakis or Omens. Not much we can do against this. We can at least use well connected to be a 5 against 6. That's fine. Hey, we actually passed. We've won by a bajillion, as is tradition with Jenny in the Elder Sign. So that's good. Let's grab Lone Wolf money, and then let's see where we're going to go next. So he's there. I could just move back here and grab the clue. That seems good enough to me. So 1, 2, this needs to go in the victory display. Yeah, it has victory points. So we're back here. I could play Intel Report, but it would cost me 4 thanks to Torturous Chords. So we're just going to... We could spend 3 resources with High Roller and be plus 4. That sounds good to me. So spend 3 resources with High Roller. We started at a 3 with Jenny, and this adds 2. Let's say Shroud of 1. Okay, very good. And then let me see the rules for this. 1 per round. Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, enemy phase moves. Because we cat burgled, we moved, and then we investigated. So yeah, that's our turn. Alright, let's draw a card. Unexpected Courage. And that is the second night. We spent a Doom. Yeah, we spent a Doom or a clue to advance the Doom once, so I think this is turn 12 now. I think. Either way, we disengage from each enemy engaged with him or her, and we move to a connecting location. Move the organist 1 location away from the nearest investigator to a location with no investigators if possible. Oh, so I guess we do have to move him, don't we? Okay, so we messed that up last time, but I don't think it helped us. 1 location away from the nearest investigator, so... Actually, we're in a corner, so this wouldn't... I guess we have to move him? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Alright, let's keep drawing cards. Spires of Carcosa, that's really bad on that location. So this has this doom counts against us instead of for us, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. So our other victory point is here, as far as locations go. I don't think there's any more. Let me check. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and we have 1, 2. We got that done. 3. So this is the location we need to be at. But we have to take horror if we want to investigate it without dumping our hand, which is kind of, I like this hand. So what else can we do? Let's spend a clue to advance the doom. Thanks to this, we could move here. We could move here, take some horror, and then grab clue, I guess. So here. 1, 2. I think it's 2 horror. Is that really what I want to do? I could try to draw another source of horror soak. I think we can take 2 horror. Be at 4. I don't think there's no like rotting remains or anything too insane here, but we also want to kill the man in the pallid mask. That's another thing we could be working on right now. I have 12 resources. Elusive costs 4. Dominant Blast costs 7. That means I need 13 to do a crazy elusive Dynamite Blast play, which I might do. And actually we have Lone Wolf money, so I think I can do that if I want to. So where do we want to end up is the question. Because I want to end up 1 space away from here if I'm going to use Dynamite. So we could move here, Dynamite, try to grab random clues or just grab resources, probably what I would do. So let's play elusive, which is not in action, but it costs 4 thanks to my torturous chords. And then remove resources from these. Move Jenny Barnes right here. Actually right here. And then we will spend 7. As our first action. Play Dynamite Blast on the man in the pallid mask. That gives us a tick mark for chasing the stranger. Finally, we only have 2. It's pretty embarrassing. Then I'll probably just take 2 resources. Can't really do much in the way of investigating. So yeah, let's take 2 resources. Too much else to do, really. And then Organist moves. You can either move here or here. I guess I'll move him here. So 1, 2. And we will refresh actions. Okay, say prayers. Grab resources. So right now I'm at a even for Doom, thanks to Spires of Carcosa. And the yellow sign, test willpower 4. If you fail, take 2 horror and search your deck for a madness weakness. Forgot about that. It's a good thing I didn't take the extra horror. We can be a 5 or a 4. We can be even. We can be +2. I would rather not take this. How good is +2? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eesh. It's kind of terrible. We can high roller it. So that would be a 3. I have 4 with well connected, 5, 6 with high roller, and 7, 8 with unexpected courage. Some +4. Okay, that's good. That is something we needed to pass. I'll get my resources back from high roller, and then we'll start our turn. Okay, I'm going to spend... Well, do we want to spend the clue? Is there any reason why we would actually have to evade this guy? I don't think so. So the big problem is this place. I think I'm just going to spend the clue to get this going. Thanks to this. It's turn 13 now. So sorry about the turn counter. We could use Intel Report to grab a free clue. I was kind of hoping to do that here, actually. I have 7 resources. Although, really, the only way I'm going to lose this is by horror, so this is just being incredibly greedy. And I'm in the middle of the pack, so I know I'm not going to win anything. I'm just trying to survive the campaign and get VP when I can. So I could just use Intel Report or investigate another clue to keep trying to get faster and faster towards the end of the scenario. Probably what I'm going to need to do. So let's I guess I'll Intel Report. I have to spend 4 on it. Thanks to Torturous Chords. That'll give me a clue for next round. And then I shall move. Move here, and I'll just grab a resource. My last action. And that is the turn. He moves twice, moves on top of us. Okay. Wolf, anything but Izzy is pretty much what I want. Little Santiago would be nice, but it might be too late to get a ton of value out of her, but as a Soku it would be nice. So 4 Doom, but really 2 Doom. 14, turn 14, probably. Then test willpower 3 if you fail. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded, and then either draw that enemy or that enemy attacks you. Do I want to keep resources for high roller? I'll probably do both. So I'm a 3, 4 with well connected, and then a 6 with high roller against 3. Pretty sure that's a fail. Yeah, saw the Doom in play. Yeah, so that's -5 at least, so that's fine. Discard cards from the counter deck until an enemy is discarded. Alright, Stealthy Byakuya. Not a humongous deal. We're still rolling with the Cat Burglar, so first action, Burgle. And he goes here. He goes here. You move here. I'll spend the clue to add a Doom. So now we're 2 turns away. As far as where I want to be, so I have 2 actions left. Did I get Lone Wolf Cache? I did. I can just go hide up here. Could hide here. Oh, we don't know what this place does yet. It's actually not a big deal if this ends my turn now, since I'm far away enough from the organist that it can't actually hit me. So this is fine. We'll move here and see what it is. I could take some resources and move there and just plan to end my turn. That would be terrible. So then our last action we'll move here, and let's see which version of this location did we get. Yep, this is the one that doesn't take your actions away, but it does make you stay there, which is kind of annoying. I guess I could have moved there and investigated. So that's my bad. Organist moves here, back on top of us. Byaki moves here. And then we will go to the upkeep phase. Okay. Anything but Izzy, basically. That's fine by me. Turn 15. We are 1 doom away. Another Swift Byaki. Not a big deal. Get our money. We will burgle. Move here. I could try to get, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's not going to automatically move the agenda, so it really doesn't matter what I do at this point. To take a resource, I guess, because he'll move on me. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what I do at this point. So he moves twice. They move. Upkeep phase. Don't draw Izzy. Thank you. And turn 16. We have 5 due thanks to Spires of Carcosa. And that's the end of the scenario. So hopefully that wasn't too boring. Cat Burglar kind of just solves this scenario on its own. Let's see what the campaign log tells us. We have more conviction than doubt, so advance to 2B. You can, not really reading the lore on this thing, so sorry about that. Okay, we found Nigel Ingram. Each investigator suffers mental trauma from the shock of their discovery. And we gain 2 additional experience. That is the more conviction than doubt, 2B. That's 2B, right? Resolution 2. There's no A and B. Okay, I don't understand. Oh, I'm sorry. More conviction than doubt. It's to Act 2B. Oh my goodness, I'm such a Dumas. Okay, proceed to R1. Okay, R1. We found Nigel's home. We add 2 cultists, and then we earn victory X. Okay. Resolution 2 would have given us another mental trauma, but some extra experience points at least. So we need to have cultists in the bag now, and we earn victory X. Victory X in this case was 3 out of the 4 locations. We didn't draw either of the VP enemies, but I'm okay with that. With Sharon Oval, it's basically just surviving. So that's it. Hopefully it was 16 turns. I'm so sorry, people trying to score me, because I totally forgot about that. I knew I was going to forget about something. But that is it. Until next time, have a good one.